Hi everyone, in this video I'll show you how you can easily import data from SQL Server to Power BI, then create an interactive dashboard using the Power BI desktop application. So let's get started. To import data from SQL Server, first you need to make sure that the SQL Server instance is up and running in your machine. You do not need to log in into the database or SQL Server instance, but the instance has to be up and running in the background. To check if the instance is running or not in the background, you can use different ways. One way you can check it through the Windows PowerShell. So open your Windows PowerShell and type get-service space dash name space the name of the instance, in my case SQL Server in bracket SQL Express, and the instance name has to be inside of the single quotation marks. As you can see, my SQL Server instance is up and running. Now, to import data, you can click this Import Data from SQL Server tab if you have this option on the main page report canvas window, or you can use the Get Data tab from the Home tab. Now, to create a connection with SQL Server, you need to specify the full path of the SQL Server instance. So if the SQL Server instance is running in your local machine, then you can use localhost followed by / followed by the instance name. Under the database in bracket optional section, you can leave it blank or you can specify your database name. I'm gonna leave it blank. Click OK. Now, if the connection successful, you should see list of your databases on the navigator window here. From here, you just need to select the tables that you want to import. Now, after you have selected your database objects, you can click Load option to load your data. Or if you want to clean and analyze your data before you load it, you need to click the Transform Data tab so that you will be able to edit and manipulate your data in the Power Query editor window. I'm gonna click the Load tab as my data is clean and summarized. As you can see, my tables are listed under the Data Pane section to the right side of the window. To the left side of the window, I have the report view, which is the current report canvas window. The table view, where you can view the details of each table, and the model view, where you can create links for your tables. In case if you want to edit your table, you can still go back to the Power Query Editor window from here by clicking the Transform Data from the Column Tools tab. Now, to create interactive dashboard, first you need to determine the type of the charts you want to use for your report based on your data set. Since I have categorical data in both my tables, I'm gonna use the clustered column chart and the stacked column chart with a slicer for filtering. Now you can format your dashboard using Format Your Visual tab. First, I'm gonna format the slicer, adding font size, and make bold the title for the slicer. I think there is no need to put title for the x-axis as the data for the x-axis is self-explanatory. So I'm going to remove the title for x-axis and y-axis, but I will change the font size for the x and y values and make it bold to make it readable. I will do the same thing for legend. You can add title to your charts from the General tab. Next, I'm gonna add another report for the HR. This time, I'm gonna use the line chart and stacked area chart for the employee salaries. Now, I'm gonna format this report as I did for the sales report.